Happy Monday, it's Coach Paul Serrano coming at you, ready to review my last week in fitness. It was a good one. I got some sun, I got tan, did a lot of cardio. Things are going well, and I hope they are for you too. So let's get started. My body weight, just under 232 pounds, 33-inch waist. I'm leaning back out after vacation, so rapid weight gain during vacation. Like normal, it's usually just water. Your body's not going to add on fat or muscle, change a lot of its actual composition during that time, but it can, for me, store 5 pounds of water easily, and then it comes back off pretty quick. Sleep score was a little down, but still in the 80s. If we look at the right, make sure we're doing the right column, yep. Only 4 out of 7 days hit my bedtime, so I need to get that back in line, and that kind of goes to show why my sleep score was a little lower. Wake-up time was fine. Got extra cold shower in, hit all my 12,000 steps per day. I'm on 150 days of 110,000 steps a day. Hot, beat my 110,000 steps, so I'm trying to get 5 million steps for the year. I'm at 124,000 for last week. 5 workouts, got my zone 1 in, blew away my zone 2, probably my most for the year. Wanted to make up for last week, so I did 2 HIIT workouts. So I split them up Monday and I think Thursday. And then I even did another HIIT workout I'll talk about. It's called the VO2 Max workout, where you do 4 minutes on, 4 minutes off. And I did an extra mobility to make up for last week as well. So let's take a look at, this was my heart rate during that VO2 Max on a treadmill. So I walked for a while, and then I set the treadmill to 7.5 miles an hour for 4 minutes. You can see the heart rate climbs, the calories per minute climbs. And then after 4 minutes, I walked for 4 minutes. And started again. This time 8 miles an hour. You see the heart rate got a little bit higher, calories per minute went a little higher, then walked for 4 minutes. Started back up, 8.5 miles an hour for 4 minutes. Walk for 4 minutes. And then this was tough, 9 miles an hour for 4 minutes. Now I have not been running like this, so this was a challenge. Like physically it wasn't that hard, but if you don't run, you're just not used to that feeling. And I had to push through it. I had to really focus and not give, because it's just so easy to hit that button and give up. So you just imagine that there's people there cheering you on. You got teammates relying on you. You're doing this for the family. You do this so you feel good about yourself afterwards. But it sucked while I was doing this. I'm not used to having my heart rate up in the 170s, but this is good to do once in a while. I'm not going to do this every week, but I'm going to start incorporating this to really try to help heart health, mitochondrial function. But then I walked for a while after, walked a little on that incline. But yeah, this was challenging. I read about this in a book called Outlive by Peter Attia. He's all about longevity and best things you can do for your health. And I had neglected my cardio for a while. My blood pressure went up, and I've been paying more attention to it lately and trying not to overdo it. Doing things like this can cause stress fractures in my feet. It's happened before, so I just have to give myself plenty of rest between doing these. So it's kind of fun to look at calories burned in a day. You can see when you're sleeping, burning 7 calories every 5 minutes. Then you wake up, start getting active. I like to walk a little bit or just do something. Make breakfast, chill, and then I walk after breakfast. Then I'm working. This is basically just me standing at my desk, 8-9 calories per minute. Then I eat lunch and I do another walk. Then I'm back to work. Then I like to do a warm-up, workout, maybe walking afterwards. I don't know. I think I did some cardio this day. So I did a warm-up, a workout, and then more cardio. And then dinner time, post-dinner, and then relaxing, and I just put the kids to bed, fell asleep with the kids probably, and then maybe decide to walk some more. I don't know. But, it's pretty typical. You can see you spike. This is what you want to see. You want to see a spike in the morning, afternoon, evening throughout the day, and then the slow periods is where you're doing work or resting or whatever. But this is pretty typical. Morning, afternoon, workout, after dinner. The fastest way, thing people do to get fat, they eat a big dinner and they sit around the rest of the night. So if you're going to eat a big dinner, be active afterwards. You don't have to do a workout, but get up and walk around. Again, breakfast, lunch, workout, post-dinner. Breakfast, lunch, workout, dinner. And you'll see on, Friday, so I didn't do much at lunch. So less activity on Friday. And then this is typical on the weekends. I'm more active. Maybe I took a nap here. I don't remember, but more active in the morning, get more steps in. I'm usually 20,000 steps on the weekends. And then yesterday, Sunday, active throughout the day. Took a nap here, got back up, went outside, played with the kids. But You know, that's what it takes, just walking around and staying active. And, you know, it's partly exercising, but a lot of it's just being on your feet and active and doing stuff when you can. Just spending less time sitting on the couch. So I challenge you to do that. You know, I did 17,000 steps last week, and it helps with fat loss, I'll tell you. Looking at next week, I'm going to be going up to northern Michigan for my sister-in-law's wedding, so I'm going to bump down zone 1, bump down zone 2. I'll get them in Monday through Wednesday, only do 3 workouts, and count up my HIIT. So it'll be good to take a little break from cardio because I went so hard this week. Fill this in, weekly progress, what went well. Reflect on the last week and look forward to the next week. You know, you're going to look back and say what went well. And really, I want you to look back, why didn't you get 100%? And see if you can fix it for the next week. What went well? Pat yourself on the back for the things that went well. What didn't go well? Fix that. So I'm glad I hit my steps. I got my mobility in and then some, and made up for what I missed last week. Did my VO2 training. I'm looking really fit and trim. I feel great. I'm strong, energetic. Things are going well. No struggles. Just get my ass to bed on time. I can fix that. Sleep was a little worse. Everything else is great. Talked about removing some HIIT and some workouts and get to bed earlier. So I like to look at my steps again. I'm trying to hit 5 million steps for the year. This is a little chart I made. My daily average was 12,477 last week. So now it's up because I went above and beyond. But I still have to hit 15,430 steps per day average to get to 5 million steps for the year. So that's 108,000 steps per week, and my target's 110. So this number hopefully will come down. I'm trying to get it down to 13,699. So this is what I've averaged per week this year. So if you look at a chart of it, I started off the year under 10,000 steps a day and started ramping them up, and past month or two I've been much higher, so I'm trying to play catch up. But guys, my goals right now are process related. Walking is a process related goal. I don't have the goal of getting, being bigger, being stronger, being faster. I want to be healthy. I want to feel great. And it's fun to have a challenging goal. This is challenging to walk 15,000 steps a day working as a parent, but it's doable. You set the goal, and you're either someone who commits to doing it, has a discipline to do it, or you're not. But if you can set a smart process-related goal and you follow the process, you'll get good results. That's all there is to it. So, that's what I'm here for, to help you make a plan. Your job is to execute that plan to the best of your abilities. If you do it for better than 90%, you're going to get great results. 80% results will be below 80%, you probably won't see results. So don't cut corners. If anything, go above and beyond. And honestly, just lower your expectations. Know it's going to take some time. Don't sweat the progress. Track your progress, make adjustments accordingly, but don't get emotional about weight changes or body not changing as fast as you think. Make this a lifestyle. Plan on doing this for the rest of your life. Stop making it feel like work and just make it something you do. Because if you don't, that's where cardiovascular disease, increased risk of cancer, dementia, diabetes, pain, shorter life, being a burden to your family, that's what happens. So suffer a little bit now so you don't have to suffer later in life. Talk to y'all soon. Keep it rocking and rolling.